Ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna do something very unusual. We are gonna be watching a bunch of VHS tapes from various Nintendo eras from the 90s. Yeah, I just got like this idea of like, you know what? There's so many of these Nintendo Power tapes, and I've never like sat down and watched all of them. But yeah, it's TV time! We should watch just old wrestling promos. It'll get us to like run through fucking walls. Because, you know, when the Road Warriors, you know, Jake the Snake, when they talk in the 80s, you're like, I feel I can like climb every mountain. I'm gonna try not to pause too much here. This video footage is provided by Moses Jacobs, Music and More.
On September 29th,
96.
N64 is scheduled for release in North
Oh, it's not even out yet! God!
Decided to invite 3 of the best gamers in the country to put it to the test.
Best gamers.
This is N64.
Oh boy. Who's the best gamers? Who's that? David Chechel, quick finger, martial arts expert. What? Oh fuck. Jerma? That's Brian, I think it's Brian Earthquake, aka Extended Play. He's an action and adventure expert. Oh fuck. Steve Graves, aka Game Face Unbeatable. Is it the first time they're gonna be playing? Whoa.
This is it. The power N64.
Right?
Greetings, gentlemen. Your journey begins this way, and from this way we go that way.
This is torture shit. That's Ken Loeb! Ken Loeb! That's what he looks like?
We call it that because it happens to be the world's first 64-bit.
I never knew that.
You notice that Mario starts to tiptoe. Move a little bit farther, Mario starts this kind of slow walk. Crank it, he goes full out sprint.
Let me tell you something. If these are the best gamers in the country. Oh fuck.
And I'm gonna cruise up into this.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Go, little man, go.
What kind of skills do you have, little man? Now the side of the county.
Well, guys, if these are the best gamers in the country, why the hell are you explaining to them like they've never played a video game before? There's something so magic about seeing a game that everybody knows and loves being premiered as a like, yo, get ready for this. Like, I feel a hype watching this, even though I know this game in and out. You know? Right? Is it the Matrix? What the? Who is that? Who the fuck is that?
Hey, how'd you do that?
That's like a what?
Bunch of R&D guys with busted heads.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Bootleg
cool
Mario. When I first got my NES, it was sent up to my brother through grandma, and this is like this is the best thing ever. I mean, I'm the kind of guy, I was the kind of kid that would like be so hyped for Mario that when I sat down and played it, it was the first time playing a video game console. I'm like, holy fuck, the picture moves if I press stuff. It was my first console game, you know, Super Mario. But get this, I was the kind of asshole kid that would wake my parents up on a Saturday morning because I first got to the, you know, castle level, and I would run into their bedroom, jump on the bed, like literally, and go, wake up, shit's going down, look. And they're like, oh, that's nice, that's nice. And I'm like, see this? I'm in hell, you know. Eventually, you know, our local toy store had Legos and like video games. And what happened was, while I was shopping for like, I was like a huge Lego kid, you know, I loved Lego. I was the kind of kid that would like make his own vehicles and take him outside and play in the sand and shit. You know, when it was bath time for Joey, I would make my little boats and, you know, whatever. But anyway, my point is, one day at the toy store, there was the Nintendo 64 promo thing. I'm gonna show you what this looked like if you have no reference of what I mean here. Wait, guys. It was this thing in a toy store, and it was specifically Mario like this. And, you know, I went up on it, and keep in mind, my reference of video games at this point was NES games, like Section Z and like the original NES Legend of Zelda. And I'm like, holy shit, I am having a daymare. My little childlike brain is being obliterated right now by what I'm seeing, you know, because it's Mario in the field, you know, just the sounds of the birds chirping in the trees, you know, and the experience of seeing Mario 64 in action, I'm like, that can't be real. How is it doing this? Like, I'm losing my sanity, and, you know, I touch the awkward controller, and Mario moves. Press A, wahoo, yahoo! And I look at my mom like, Mom, fuck the Legos. You don't understand. I need this. I need this like I need oxygen, okay? I think my mom had to drag me out of that toy store. I would not want to go home. I begged my mom, please, mom. This is more than life. This is the reason why I was put on this planet. Mario and me, I am the lungs, he's the oxygen, okay? Like, I was given this big spiel about, Mom, I don't know how old I was, but I was like, Mom, I gotta lock in for this. I'm gonna put all my points in charisma here, and I need to tell you something. I know this thing might be expensive, but I'll tell you what. Skip all the Kool-Aid, fuck the tricycle. Please, can I get this? And she promptly said, no. And I said, okay, that's cool, but Mother, this is an investment. Here's what we'll do. And I was starting to like business strategize with Mom. I said, here's what we'll do. No Christmas presents, no birthday presents, fuck all that shit. All right, I need one present and that's it. Mom, I get that, but here's the deal. You don't ever have to invest anything more than this. This is it. This is the one gift. Then, whatever. Until I'm an old man, I'll be playing this. And look at where we are. But anyway, my point is, eventually, you know, I was like, after school, I was begging Mom, can we take the bus into the city so I can just play here? Because you know what I was doing? This is how evil Joey was. I was trying, even at an impressionable, young, naive age, I was trying to show my mom how addicted I was to this shit. To be like, Mom, I'm desperate, please. I know I can't buy this, but I just want to show you how good this is, okay? And lo and behold, it was some birthday. I had begged my mom. They said, what do you want for your birthday, Joey? And I was like, I want Mario 64. And they said, well, I don't know if I can afford that. Either it's Nintendo 64 or get out. This is before the year 2000, I remember that. And in the closet, there's a box mysteriously shaped just like the N64. I was cross-referencing by going to the store. And I sat down with my parents and I said, Mom and Dad, it is suspiciously shaped like an N64. Can I just have it? Can I just open it and see? And they said, no, you can't. It's like, please. And this went on for about a week. And I think it was the day before my birthday. I had fucking talked their asses off every day. And I said, I was like on my knees crying. Like, I'm saying, like, please, can you just say that it's an N64? It was that kind of shit where you had dreams about getting a console. You know what I mean? Like you dreamed of that the N64 was real. You wake up and go, fuck! You know? But eventually my dad said in the living room, all right, Joel, it's fine. Open up your present, it's soon anyway. And I go, what? Slow down. What's the catch? What? Goes to the closet, puts it down. You know that video of the N64 kid? I'm telling you, that was the exact same reaction I had. I was doing like cartwheels in the living room. I was running out of the fucking house and in again. I was like doing like flips off the sofa. Like I couldn't describe the amount of dopamine that was hitting me. It was as close to like meeting God in that little microcosm of a moment. And here's the problem. As I'm like holding this thing, just shaking with excitement, I realize, wait, we have to plug this shit in and make sure it works. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. My dad is like illiterate when it comes to like technology. I'm a toddler. Well, not really, but like I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta figure this out. Oh Jesus Christ. Somehow, after much work, and it didn't work, you know, the video cable, the right channel, blah, 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 blah. Sitting here, bring, it's a me, Mario. I'm like, all the fucking heavens collided. All the stars are aligned. And I sat down, I'm like, this is mine. It felt like winning the lottery. And I would not stop playing. Eventually I said, Joel, you have to go to bed. I'm like, fuck sleeping, man. This is it. This is it. This is what I'm talking about. This is, you know. I remember the exact snacks I had. This is disturbing, the amount of details I remember. I remember I had those like popped, I don't know if you guys have this, but like these popped chips. Think of very like frail and crispy chips that aren't like, you know, more like, they just like dissolve into, you know, sand. Problem is, I was eating, like stress eating as a kid, because my dad's like, well, I don't know, red goes to red, yellow, I gotta call my friend. And I'm like, no, just keep trying, you know. My hands are all greased and fucked up. And like, I'm like, I'll try it. I'll try to rewire this shit with my chip fingers, you know. And my controller was all greasy too, but we fucking got it working. And I remember having a brutal headache the day after because I've been playing so much Mario 64. My little kid eyes were like bloodshot. And I remember my mother made like big burritos. And I remember having a brutal headache. And I was like, I know I feel like shit, but I gotta submit to Mario. I'm on Thwomp's Fortress. I'm eating big ass burritos and I feel sick. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? It's like Eggman Mario. What the fuck? Who is this? Who is this? The back rooms. Cryptid sighting.
You can use the R button to change your camera angle, and that way you get a true feeling of yourself being in a real-time 3D environment. The junk block.
Why would you be in a real 3D environment blasting into Abraham Lincoln's penis?
To jump across the USA. Now you want to use your analog joystick once again to make sure that you get the longest.
You can really feel like pilot wings. Oh fuck! I got. Yo, I'm gonna say this. Fuck Shadows of the Empire. It's all about Rogue Squadron, man. I thought this game was kind of piss. And I know people say, like, it's awesome, dude. Shut the fuck up. I don't know, man. I think Rogue Squadron is much better, man. Guys, $200 for this fucking console. Shit cost a lot of fucking money for a video game. Like, the consoles weren't that expensive, but the games, they were pretty damn pricey depending on what they were. Like, I remember the third-party ones being like, whatever. But like first-party big games, it was like, oof. We used to have this video game store brand called Game. It was just called Game. And I swear to God, the price tag on one of them is like $100. And I know, like, yeah, sure, whine about that now, because, you know, Diablo 5 premium edition is like $6,000 or whatever the fuck. But back then, that was like crazy, man.
You know the date, you know the system, you know what to do, you don't want to wait.
You don't want to wait, guys. Jesus, my eyes! Fuck off with that! Fuck off! Christ.
You still want more?
Yeah, I do. Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Hang on now. Okay, Saber Wolf. I kept impressing my friends totally unintentionally. I'm like, I made a big point about that I was a gamer kid, right? So I went over to like acquaintances of friends, and my other friends was like boasting me up, saying, "You should see how fucking Joel plays." Quick story time, because I know you guys want to watch this, but you know what happened? He plopped in Killer Instinct Gold, and guess what happened? I say, I play the skeleton. I never played this game in my life. And, you know, when it's time to do a fatality, I just put in some random shit because I'm like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And he performs a fatality by dropping a giant skull. And they're like, holy shit, you know the codes? And like a Cobra. I went, yeah, I play this all the time, man. Play this all the time. It's like, holy fuck, you're like a legend. I'm like, no problem. And inside I'm like, Joel, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Second time, you know what happens? One of the kids is playing Donkey Kong 64, and they're on the Dragonfly boss. And this is insane. They said, "Joe, you're an expert at this, right?" Brush off my shoulders, and I go, "It's not a single game I can't beat, dude. This guy's nothing." And everybody kid is like turning towards me, like, "Oh yeah, you know how to beat this?" I never played this game ever at that point, and I'm like, "Give me the fucking controller." I beat him on my first try, and now I am seen as some sort of demigod of gaming. Here's the problem. From there on out, I could never lose. If I had lost then, I'd be exposed as a fraud. So at that point, I'd have to make excuses not to play the game, because I'm like, fuck. They were doing a GoldenEye tournament back in the day, and I said my controller was broken, I can't attend. And they all bought it because they thought I was I broke it because I was playing too much, you know. But I remember doing the spinal fatality, or whatever they're called in this game. Fuck this game. Joey don't give shit. Joey don't care. Okay? No. Listen, if it's Banyu, Thog don't care. Okay? Thog don't care. I think Banjo-Kazooie is a fantastic game, and I just didn't really grow up with this game. It was Donkey Kong 64 for me. I don't think they're gonna show sexy Gruntilda for the kids.
Yeah, right.
They cut off just at the cleavage. Yeah. Oh yeah. This guy's voice is almost Skeletor-esque.
Each world has 10 puzzle pieces hidden somewhere within it. These pieces
It's almost like he's talking like this.
Hanging around
He's a carny telling you to step upright, get scammed. He sounds like John Lovitz. Who's John Lovitz? He's from the what? The Critic? Like, it stinks. It stinks. Holy, what? What the fuck?
Before. Then there's Bottles the Mole. This
I think it's fucking John Lovitz. What the fuck, man? This is your distraction from the fact that I started streaming Banjo-Kazooie and I never finished it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I have an obligation on God to finish it one of these days.
piece. And don't forget.
I'll start from the beginning again. Don't worry. I will fucking finish it. I'm so sorry. By the way, did you know that ska is huge in Japan right now? Like, the Japanese are going crazy over ska at the festivals. It's a resurgence, yeah. Like metal ska music. I was never into ska, but, you know. What is it?
Rusty old pipes and polluted
I'm sorry. I know that word has become associated with AI now.
When you enter Clanker's Cavern. This vile underworld is full of some really fishy characters that would love to get their jaws on you as you prepare for your final confrontation with Gruntilda.
Sorry, I wasn't ready for the fucking vile diarrhea. Here's the thing, that wasn't the actual sound from the game. That was like some post-editing fart, you know? Okay. Okay,
so I hope
all right.
to get the pic.
Repo says, no, I work on a banjo, ROM hacking, specifically on music, and these aren't on the files or in Kirkhope's original library, which is I also have, if I recall correctly. Repost, you realize how psychotic that sounds? You have just deducted, yeah, those farts aren't mine.
And familiar faces as you prepare for your final confrontation.
You are saying right now to me, hey buddy, these farts aren't official, all right? This is not in the game.
With Gruntilda.
The second Banjo ripped ass here, he was like, no, I do not accept. No. Nope. Put it on half speed. I'm not going to go King Ass Ripper territory.
And familiar faces as you prepare for your final. Confrontation with Gruntilda.
Yeah, sniff that one. Someone in chat said, someone got a boner from this. Dude, you don't need to project your shit. Like, it's better just to be quiet. You don't need to point, you know, your own life out. Okay, thanks. Alright, no more of that. Okay, show me. Oh! Fuck! Oh, fuck! Hey now! You're an all-star. Hey, is this fucking beta footage too? Oh! Sorry. I went from like sort of flaccid into rock fucking limp. Okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. It's like CPR performed on me. Holy fuck, man. Don't know what this game is. What is this? What? Huh? What is? Indie game. Shovelware. It's just Final Fantasy ripoff. Okay, but it doesn't look good.
Complete. global lactation.
Shit!